welcome. I just made my last video. If you didn't see it, go check it out now. That's some of the makes that I've made with my Mood Mystery Box. And I've made quite a bit in the last 2 months, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I've been wearing it to work, which was the whole purpose. But now I made a big accident. Not that big, but it's a little overwhelming because I normally don't have this much fabric in my house. But I accidentally ordered not one, but 2 Mood mystery boxes. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out together. I hope that I got some good things. I did also order with that same order, and I'm glad I didn't double that up on accident because it would be quite expensive. I got a beautiful tweed fabric, and I got 2 linings to match that tweed fabric. Oops. One's a jacquard, and then the other one I think it's like a China silk, a light blue, and then the jacquard one is actually like little triangles in it. It's really, really pretty, and that I plan on making a Chanel style jacket and lining it with that. And then I ordered some basics. So if you are like me and you make some mistakes while you are sewing, I almost always make a practice piece, and I'm kind of running out of practice fabric, so I went ahead and I got some, oh gosh, it's called muslin. I knew that, but my brain is probably fried from the Florida heat. So very exciting, slightly overwhelming because I already have that project that I'm going to wait for until I come back from my vacation. I have a family reunion to go to in North Carolina, and I don't want to get started on that until I come back because I don't want to be rushed and I don't want to mess it up. It is beautiful, and it deserves to have time taken with it. So I'm probably going to do what I did last time, which is put you over here and flip on the light, and we'll just go through the fabrics together because I think that's the best way for you can see it and kind of experience it on that first initial, like excitement of what it is. So we'll do this together. I did untape it and take a peek because the last time on my video I spent 4 minutes untaping the box. So anyway, we'll just do this together. You can see that. All right. So they've been consistently sending me coupons, and I always notice that you have to wait. Active on 6/16 through 6/29. And I missed the window for my tweed. I'm a little sad about it, but it's fine. It's fine. But look at this. This is so pretty. I'm not really sure what it is. It absolutely has no stretch, and you can visibly see that it has no stretch. But it still feels really nice. If you guys know what it is, feel free to comment. Even if you want to say fabric 1 looks like yada yada yada. To really shine. This is really pretty. At the end, what I will do is measure everything out and tell you how many yards is in this box. So pretty. So pretty. Reminds me of a Christmas pillow. I don't know what I would make with it, but you can tell it's like velvet, and there's a little bit of texture too that's a little rough. I would not prefer it on my skin. It looks like another home decor fabric. Very pretty though. This reminds me of Christmas. I don't know why. It just does. Maybe it's the cream and the blue. It's got a lot of Christmas vibes to it. I'm gonna flip on another light. Maybe that'll help. What I've noticed about these mood boxes is that I get quite a bit of lining or these sheer materials, which I have used. So inside the black dress that I wore on my last video that I made, I ended up using a black version of whatever this is. It is not the softest, I will be honest, but it works as a lining, and this one has stretch too, and the other one had stretch as well. But it's just not very soft, and I've washed it and it still has a little bit of a rough texture against the skin, but it's not going to stop me from wearing the dress. This is pretty. This is linen. Fabric, I do know. I know linens, I know cottons, and I know stretch cotton really well. The other ones, I'm still learning. This is beautiful. Not a whole lot of it. Probably right out of yarn. But look at that purple. Like, this is gonna make the cutest little shirt. Sorry. Okay, this is a cotton. Little bit thicker. Zero stretch. Zero. Maybe this is what they call a cotton twill. Good neutral color. I've been doing a little bit of that quiet luxury, going with some neutrals and even things that I've purchased for myself. I can make something out of that and that lavender. I'm definitely making something out of this and the lavender for myself. Ooh, this is soft. This is a soft lining. Not any real big stretch, just like the tiniest silver neutral. Either this is going to be a lining or a
This is
shirt.
a linen, and somehow
'Cause I
my
think
microphone actually just shut off on me. But this linen is amazing. I wasn't really sure about the color at first. However, I've already unpacked this box and started sewing, and I ended up sewing a pair of pants with this linen, and it is fantastic. I had 3 yards of this linen, I believe. It goes great with my skin color. I think I'm like noticing that there when I was opening up the package. But what a great addition to this box. I wasn't sure again if I was going to like it, but I ended up loving it.
Oh my goodness. This this feels like a puppy. This is like a crushed velvet. Oh, how pretty. Okay. This is like a crushed velvet. Super pretty. So incredibly soft. Like I definitely want to make a dress with this. If there's enough of it, and I don't know if there is, I would love to make like a long dress. I can't even tell you how good this feels in my hand. Like, it feels like a bunny. It is so soft. That is gorgeous. Cannot wait to make something with that. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm just hitting the jackpot with this box here. Like, I think there's so many good fabrics in here. This is a white, which I've actually been wanting a white, and it has stretch. It has stretch, people. Oh my gosh. And I'm seeing the next fabric and I'm getting even more excited. Oh my gosh. So this is a basic white. It has stretch. Definitely making a dress with this. I have a Vogue pattern that is just a simple A-line with a V-neck to it. It really only needs a yard of it, and I'm pretty positive that's over a yard. I'm so excited to make that out of that. And wow, this is so pretty. This box is really, oh, this is really exciting. Like, it didn't start off too exciting. This is really pretty. This reminds me of some kind of home decor. The sheer, the linen, this velvet is like super exciting. And then this right here is gorgeous. I gotta see how sheer it is. Okay, definitely sheer. Needs a lining for sure. But like, what if you did, what if you did that? But what if you did? Can you see that? It is so dang pretty. Like, you almost want to, I almost want to do like the white dress, and if there's another one, like do another white dress and do this as the lining and this is the outer. That is so incredibly pretty and detailed. I love the gold flecks. Oh my goodness. And there's quite a bit of it. Again, I will measure all the fabrics, let you know how much fabric that I received in the box. So I got it for 50 something dollars. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say on here. But it's like $51, $52. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. It looks it's stretchy. Stretchy one way, little stretchy this way, mostly stretchy this way. This is really pretty. Very thin. It definitely needs a lining. I can see like my hand through that. So it's gonna need a lining, but wow, that's pretty. Wow, wow, wow. So pretty. So I think this box was a definite score. I have so many ideas in my head right now as to what to do with all of this. I just can't get over how this feels. Like, it actually feels like a bunny. So yeah, 10 pounds of fabric. I'm going to measure it and then I'll get back to you guys. Microphone on, check. It has been a couple of weeks since I opened that box and I am so sorry, but I ended up getting really excited because I realized that I had 24 yards of fabric, which breaks down to $2.14 a yard. So if you are creative and you don't mind getting a little mystery or just being very open to your patterns and your fabric and matching them together, or just making it to see if it works, because a lot of times we have to do a pattern once and then do the pattern for the second time with the actual fabric that we're really looking forward to making it with, because it's a little bit more costly. So I typically do that. So I don't mind using my mystery box fabric to be my muslin, if you will, or my practice fabric. And a lot of times I end up wearing it quite a bit. But with that being said, I also wanted to bring up that I don't like to have too much fabric in my house. In fact, I'll show you my little cabinet. I'm always dropping something. That has quilting fabric in it. That has clothing fabric in it. That has my supplies, my patterns, scissors, buttons, you name it. And then there's this extra, which actually usually has my iron in it, and it has the wool thing. Right now it has the tweed and the lining for the tweed because I'm going to be making a tweed jacket and a tweed dress. So there's that. So I found a school last year that will take my scrap fabrics. This is actually the Mood Mystery Box that I opened with you guys, and I've already refilled it with my scraps. Some scraps you might recognize because this was in a Mood Mystery Box. Several of this was also in a Mood Mystery Box. My point is I'm going to be taking it to a school that teaches children how to sew, and the teacher there does not mind how small they are because sometimes she's just teaching them basic stitches, or she's having them drape on these little tiny, they're so cute, mannequins, and they're draping it almost like little Barbie doll mannequins. So anyway, donate it if you feel like you have an abundance or you have scraps that you're never going to use or you don't have a plan for it, because we are so blessed to have an abundance and some people are not blessed to have an abundance, and some people would like to learn but they don't have access to everything. So anyway, with that being said, that's my little message. This is actually for my cousin's child. She is learning how to sew. So I, again, saved her some larger pieces and some things that I thought she would like that all have sewing in it, some fabrics, pattern, a couple Christmas patterns, and some supplies here in this goodie bag. And I'm mailing that off to Georgia, which is also why I need to finish this video, because she's probably anticipating that since I told her a week ago that I was going to be mailing it out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and you stay blessed, and I will be opening up the next Mood Mystery Box, this guy, in my next video since I'm almost done with all of my projects that I got from my last mystery box. I actually have a shirt planned out for this piece of fabric that came in the mystery box that I just opened. You probably recognize it. And then I'm going to be opening that. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.